Today is Thursday, Parashat Nasso. Towards the end of the parasha, starting in Chamishi and then Shishi, we see the offerings that the head of every tribe brought for the inauguration of the Mishkan. The Mishkan, the sanctuary that traveled with them in the desert, was inaugurated on the 1st of Nisan. And for those first 12 days, each day, one of the heads of the tribes brought his offerings. So the first day, on the 1st of Nisan, was the head of the tribe of Yehuda. On the second day of Nisan, he was the head of the tribe of Issachar. The third day of Nisan, the head of the tribe of Zvulun, and on. That way, all 12 tribes brought their own offerings for the inauguration of the Mishkan. The offerings was a whole series of them, and they're all identical, but the parasha goes by detail. Every offering of every person listed again. He could have said, this is what they brought, each one of them, and I would have saved many pesukim in the parasha. By the way, this parasha is the longest parasha in the whole Torah. It has in it 176 pesukim, 176 verses. So these offerings that were brought, even though they're identical from one to the other, our Hachamim say that each one brought them with a different intention, all as offerings to Hashem for the Mishkan, but each of them had certain underlying kavanot, underlying intentions and ideas associated with their offerings. And the parasha gives kavod to each one of them and to each individual offering. However, there is one pasuk that speaks about the wagons that they brought. And there it says, Shesh eglot zav. It says that they brought 6 wagons. And these 6 wagons, together with Shnei Asar Bakar, Agala al Shnei Nesiim. 1 wagon for every 2 heads of tribes. It would have been no problem for each one to bring his own wagon and to have 12 wagons, but the parasha insists on the fact that it was 6 wagons, 1 wagon for every 2 tribes. And here this delivers an important message, why the Torah highlights the individuality of each tribe and its own unique aspect in the service of Hashem, and gives kavod to each one of the heads of tribes, listing his own offerings separately, highlighting the individuality of each one. It delivers also an important message that we need partnerships between the people. We need unity. We need them to come together. So that's why that idea of having still 1 wagon for every 2 people tells us the importance of that brotherly friendship, of what unity amongst them, to make them worthy of the divine presence to rest among them. So the Torah has these 2 aspects in balance: individuality and the importance of coming together with others to do mitzvot, to help the Mishkan, in the community, etc., where we highlight the importance of individuality. We also highlight the importance of partnership and coming together and being united at the service of Hashem. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.